Money ain't God, but through him, my relationship with money changed.
And what is that? Break that down.
It's not my problem.
What do you mean?
It's not my problem. It's his problem. And it always...
Y'all, something really strange just went down, and people can't stop talking about it. Funky Dineva just threw shade at Tamar Braxton in the wildest way. And the timing couldn't be worse. While Tamar was in her own home, hurt and bleeding after a terrifying incident that nearly cost her life, he was out celebrating. But when people asked him about Tamar, instead of showing care or even calling her his friend, he brushed her off as that lady. Like she was just some random person. That cold response left fans stunned and wondering what really happened. Because let's be real, nobody just wakes up with a broken nose, missing teeth, and covered in blood without something serious going on. Tamar herself admitted that she nearly died and still doesn't know exactly how it happened. That alone had the internet buzzing. Then the rumors started, talk of shady friends, dark rituals gone wrong, and even whispers of an industry cover-up. Folks began piecing together theories, and suddenly this whole situation started looking way darker than just an accident. Tamar later took to Instagram, sounding completely broken. With a gospel song playing in the background, she confessed, "I struggled to even write this, but I almost died Sunday. I was found in a pool of blood, with my face injured." She revealed that she fractured her nose, lost several teeth, and was struggling just to move around. But the most heartbreaking part was how she said the experience completely shifted how she views life. She admitted she didn't even know what happened to her, only that she was fighting to recover and asking fans to pray for her. Fans immediately started questioning everything. How does someone wake up surrounded by blood, with severe injuries, yet have no memory of what led to it? One fan bluntly asked if someone attacked her and knocked her unconscious. Another pointed out how odd it was that Funky Dineva referred to Tamar so coldly, considering they were just partying together the night before for his birthday. People online couldn't ignore the timing. Tamar was out celebrating with him, and the very next day, she was left fighting for her life. Then Funky finally spoke up, but instead of showing concern, his words only fueled suspicion. He said, "I don't know what happened to that lady. We went out, had dinner, hit the club, then I left. That's it. No sympathy, no warmth, just a flat denial." And that's when the internet really started to wonder if there's a much darker story behind Tamar's terrifying night. What really shocked people was how Funky Dineva spoke about Tamar after everything went down. He didn't call her his friend, his sister, or even mention her by name. Instead, he referred to her as the lady. That rubbed people the wrong way because let's be honest, if you had just been hanging out with someone hours before and then found out they almost died, would you really talk about them so coldly? The lack of warmth in his words made fans feel like he was trying to distance himself before the truth came out. The twist in the story came when Funky admitted that Tamar actually texted him the next morning. She asked him for Dr. Heavenly's phone number, the dentist and reality star in Atlanta who is known for handling emergency veneers. Funky said he thought Tamar just had a problem with her teeth and didn't think much of it at first. But not long after, Tamar was online posting about being found in a pool of blood, suffering broken bones, and saying she almost lost her life. That made the timeline look suspicious. They had been out together having a good time. Nothing seemed off.
I don't know what happened to the lady.
We went out. What night that was? We went out. Saturday night. We went out Saturday night. We went to the Roof Chris. We ate. We had a good time. She was like, "Let's turn up for your birthday." We went down to the V12. Shouts out to Vinny and all the people at V12. That's the video y'all saw. Or whatever, with us walking in, them making a whole lot of noise. We left there. We all got in the car together. The car dropped us off at Tamar house. I didn't go upstairs. I went to my car. I went and met James Knox at BJ Rooster, and I came home.
Fans were quick to point out that something didn't add up. One person wrote on social media, Funky knew something wasn't right. Him calling her the lady was his way of stepping back before drama hit the blogs. Another suggested that Funky's distant tone was shade, like he didn't approve of whoever Tamar was with that night, and wanted to make sure he wasn't dragged into the mess. Whatever the case, his choice of words didn't calm the situation. It only added more fuel to the fire. Instead of shutting down the rumors, His comments left people asking even more questions. And that's where things took an even darker turn. Some fans started speculating that Funky's reaction meant Tamar might have been involved with something spiritual that went wrong. The conversation shifted from simple injuries to whispers about rituals, demons, and witchcraft. In the middle of Tamar asking for prayers and focusing on healing, her own family stirred the pot even more. Her sister Tamar Braxton went live and made a comment that shocked many viewers. When Tamar mentioned she was doing Bible study to protect herself from dark forces, Tony brushed it off and said that the Bible itself was written by a racist white man. That statement only made people more confused, and it pushed the conversation into an even stranger place. For a family that was raised so deeply in the church, Tamar Braxton's comment caught everyone off guard. Fans were shocked because it made it seem like the sisters weren't just dealing with Tamar's injuries. They were also clashing over faith, spirituality, and maybe even something darker. People online quickly brought up scripture, and one verse that kept surfacing was from 1 Timothy 4 verse 1. It warns that in the later days, some will turn away from their faith and follow deceiving spirits and teachings of demons. Many tied that verse directly to Tony's statement, suggesting that her words hinted at something deeper than just doubt.
Okay, I gotta call you back. I'm about to have Bible study.
Why?
Because I'm saved. And I read the word. Because it's important to know the word. How else we gonna battle all these demons and witchcraft? How else you gonna do it?
There are other books.
Girl, get off of my phone, girlfriend. Get off of my phone. I'll call you back.
I mean, that book was written by a racist white
Girl,
man.
goodbye, girl. I'll call you in an hour.
Whispers about voodoo and dark rituals grew louder when fans noticed how Tamar's words about fighting demons lined up with her sister dismissing the Bible and Funky Dineva calling her the lady. To many, it felt like more than coincidence, it felt like spiritual warfare. Tamar spoke of demons, Tony brushed off scripture, and Funky distanced himself. That mix made people wonder if something deeper was happening behind the scenes. This wasn't the first time Tamar faced tragedy either. Back in 2020, she was rushed to the hospital after being found unconscious in a Los Angeles hotel room. At first, it was reported as a possible overdose, but later her partner claimed she had mixed alcohol with prescription pills. Tamar later admitted that it was a suicide attempt caused by pressure, family drama, and career struggles. With her latest near-death scare, fans didn't see just an accident. They saw a woman still battling demons, both personal and spiritual.